Thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. I couldn't have done this without you guys. Let me just say that I started my channel slightly over a year ago, and I just love making the content and delivering it out for you guys out there. I love you all, and thank you so much for all the support you've given me. And I decided to do a 1,000 subscriber live stream to commemorate this event, and I'll give more details about this live stream and what exactly will take place at the end of this video, so stick around, watch this video to the end. And for today's video, I decided to review a pomade that I consider to be rather Christmassy because I find this scent to be somewhat Christmas related. So here's Lockhart's Light. Enjoy, everybody. Alright everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be talking about one of my most favorite pomades and light pomades of all time, and it is Lockhart's Light. Now, if you're a light hold pomade user or if you love old school greasy pomades, you're really missing out if you hadn't tried this yet until now, or if you hadn't tried this at all. I just highly suggest that you go grab a tin of this if you love stuff like Royal Crown pomade, because in my opinion, this is kind of like a new and improved modern iteration of Royal Crown pomade. It's pretty similar, but it's a little better in a way, and I'll explain later. So it comes in a typical Lockhart's aluminum tin like you would find for the Lockhart's medium, heavy, and the goon grease. It's a screw top lid, 4 ounces, and it's got a white label to it, and that's what makes it different from the other, how you can spot it compared to the other holds, because the medium is red and the heavy is black. It's a screw top lid, so if you open it up, you'd find a very greasy looking pomade, and the scent on it is just what I consider to be kind of Christmassy, which is why I'm putting this up on the same week, well, a week before Christmas. And it's sort of like a cinnamon scent that I absolutely love. It smells very masculine, and it's pretty subtle in the can, but once you scoop it out, it gets a little stronger, and it actually lasts the whole day. I just really like the scent. It's a super fresh cinnamon scent, and if you scoop it out, of course, being a light pomade, it scoops out like nothing, just very, very greasy. It's super easy to scoop out. Rub that one in. Of course, it breaks down really, really greasy. This is a very greasy pomade, so of course you're going to expect a really high shine out of it. And the shine on it is really, really good. Old school looking, nice wet shine, and I would actually compare its shine to be the same as, you guessed it, Royal Crown pomade, which is pretty shiny, but not the shiniest thing out there. Excellento, Murray's Excellento is still shiny if you're wondering, and of course, Tancho is the shiniest pomade I've ever used, so it doesn't really, it's not as shiny as Tancho, but still, it's super duper shiny, along the lines of Royal Crown pomade. And you would also feel that once you apply it, there's a little more resistance compared to that of the light hold, but it's still, of course, very, very easy to apply. So you can tell that the hold on this will be better than compared to your average light hold pomade. And this, despite being a lightweight pomade, it's got really great slickness to it. Like with a lot of light pomades and hair dressings, you would expect your sides to just kind of poof up throughout the course of the day because it couldn't really have enough slickness to actually keep it down. But with Lockhart's Light, it's super duper slick. So of course you'd expect everything to just stay in place really nicely. It's very, very slick. And for the whole day, it keeps the slickness. There's no puffing up, there's no poofing at all. It's an all-day slickness, and I really, really like this, of course. Very, very easy to comb, and you actually can get some good height out of it because it does not weigh your hair down, which is unlike other light pomades, because the thing about light pomades, especially the greasier kinds, is that if you tend to use a lot, it will really weigh your hair down. But with Lockhart's Light, you could actually expect some height out of it and won't really weigh your hair down compared to your standard generic light hold pomades. And now the hold on it is not exactly a light medium, but it's definitely not like a really bad hold like most hair dressings, say like Royal Crown hair dressing or even Dax Short and Neat. It's what I call
it's definitely a true light hold because there is some hold definitely, and it's a lot better compared to a lot of light hold pomades. But it's not really as much as a light medium, but it's definitely more than that of your generic light hold pomades and hairdressing. So it's sort of like just right between there. It just sits really between super light and light medium. It's got really enough hold to actually keep it throughout the whole day. And this being really shiny stuff, it can be used as a topper as well. And under this lighting, this is how my hair looks. I just got a haircut, so back of my hair isn't really behaving the best, but for my short length, you can see that everything is actually really, really slick. And now the next video will show my hair under better lighting in my university bathroom.
Take a look at the shine of this thing. It's just absolutely incredible. It's a really nice old school looking high glossy shine, and the slickness on this is just beyond compare. It's got even enough slickness to tame the back of my hair, which is normally pretty hard to tame down, but it can manage to slick down everything in place. And 6 hours later, the shine is still there and hadn't decreased at all, and so is the scent. You may notice that on the unparted side of my hair, some of the shorter hairs stick out a little bit, but that's not the fault of the pomade at all. That's just because my hair is a little bit on the shorter side. But after a quick recomb, everything has a better time sticking in place, and the height is still conserved, and everything else is still pretty much where it was.
The build-up on it's also pretty awesome. It's actually, for greasy pomade, it's pretty clean, and you can expect a medium hold, like a true medium hold, right around the third day. And on the second day, it becomes more of a light medium. And with this pomade, you can expect a lot more control in the days to follow. The hold that it adds up is actually pretty decent. It's not too much hold added, but it's not too little hold added, because with a lot of lighter pomades, you wouldn't really notice a significant increase in hold throughout the days to follow. But with this one, it's actually pretty decent, and the control you get is really, really nice throughout the buildup, and the slickness improves as well. Now for the shine, it just increases a little bit throughout the second day, but after you add more throughout the week, I wouldn't really notice the shine increasing. It's pretty much the same as it was in the first, and a little bit in the second day actually, because there's a slight increase in shine the second day, maybe the third, but after that you wouldn't really notice so much of an increase in shine. It's not too apparent, but the most apparent thing about it is the amount of control you get. I mean, initially, when you style this without any prior buildup, you really do get a nice amount of control. You can manipulate your hair into where you want it, and it goes like really neat. The control you get for this light pomade is actually really good for a light pomade, and it gets even better throughout buildup. And that's why this is such a really good light pomade, and I just love it a lot. Now, washing it out isn't too bad either. It would take about at least 2 or 3 washes without any prior buildup to get it out of your hair. And my final verdict on Lockhart's Light. If you're a light pomade user, you should really, really get one of these cans. If you're an old school greaser or somebody who just likes to use old school pomades, and if you're just looking to try something new, this can be an ideal gateway for you, because in my opinion, this is actually very similar to Royal Crown pomade, except it's got a slightly better hold. It's got the same level of shine, but a little bit more hold, a bit more control, slightly better endurance, and the scent on it is just, I just really, really like the scent on it. So great scent, great shine, nice control, and the slickness is just beyond compare. What's not to love? And so far, I couldn't really think of anything bad to say about this, because I just really like this pomade so damn much. So really go ahead and grab a can of this if you hadn't already. And I know I'm pretty late to the party to actually try this. A lot of people have been suggesting it to me because they know that it's the kind of pomades I would like. And people know that especially in the pomade community who know me, they know that I love old school greases. And this is just one of the brews I need to try if I just really like old school style pomades.
Now that you've reached the end of this video, let us talk more about when exactly the live stream will take place. Now I decided that the live stream will take place on December 26th, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now I don't live in the United States. I actually am based in the Netherlands. So for those of you who are living in the EU, around that region, Germany, the Netherlands, that's December 26th, 11 p.m. And for those of you who are watching from the UK, that'll be about 10 p.m. for you guys. So remember the date, save the time. United States, December 26th, 5 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. Germany, Netherlands, around that area at the European Union, 11 p.m. December 26th. UK, 10 p.m. So I hope to see all of you there. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to this channel, click on the bell icon to never miss a single upload of mine, and I'll see you in our live stream. Stay greasy, everybody.